Hey everybody, Keith Hilson at the Schmitt Music Trombone Shop. I have been hinting at some new changes coming for not only the trombone shop, but all of Schmitt Music, our current location, or should I say former location that we had in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. You may have seen some news about this, but we are just opening up a brand new flagship location in Bloomington, Minnesota. So about 15-20 minutes south of where we are currently located. This is a project that the company has been working on for literally over a year, developing a brand new space. Some of you who have had the chance to be in the old trombone shop, brass shop, saw it was a great space, but we had just been studying it, running out of room. And of course, that doesn't mention all of our retail space and our warehouse and all of our corporate offices, everything that allows Schmitt Music to do what we do. We needed more room. So we embarked on this project starting last summer. It's been a lot of work, a lot of planning, and I haven't said a lot about it because I really wanted to wait until we had everything finished up, but I think we are there. So I would like to introduce to all of my viewing audience the brand new Schmitt Music Bloomington location. So as you can see coming in here, we've really changed up our retail space. One of the reasons when I've done a lot of my videos, I haven't showcased our retail space in the past is because it was great, it looked fine, and but it didn't have this kind of impact. So we have here in our brand new location here, really kind of upgraded all of our services. Again, a lot of people didn't realize watching my videos, like, oh, Schmitt Music does pianos? Yes, we have a long history of doing pianos as well as print music and other things. But of course, at the end of the day, really my focus was on our trombone shop. So we're gonna head this way, and by the way, you might notice our brand new logo there. We are Schmitt Music now in our 126th year of being in continual business. We started off as a print music company. We've gone through a number of different iterations, but our focus has always been on music education, supporting our music makers. And our new logo here is really reflecting that, kind of looking back both at the past, what our history has been, and of course, looking forward to the next 125 plus years of serving the community as well. So I really love the new logo here. And so you can see, of course, over here, we have all of our specialty shops. Again, and a lot of our viewers don't realize that not only did we have a trombone shop and other brass, which we'll get to, but we have a saxophone shop. We have a flute gallery. We have a brand new clarinet gallery that's going to be opening up here as well. We specialize in orchestral strings, really trying to serve all of our communities in the band and orchestra worlds here. But, of course, the big thing we're interested in is the brass shop. Now, right off the bat, a lot of you are saying, those don't look like trombones. You are correct. Those are not trombones. One of the things we've done for a long time is we've focused on a lot of brass. In particular, trumpets and trombones have been a real focus. In fact, our trumpet shop really started before I had the opportunity to start our trombone shop. What we wanted to do with our new brass shop is really highlight all of our different brass categories. So we have our brand new trumpet wall here, which I think is incredibly powerful, just to see the instruments lined up like that. I can tell you, my trumpet colleague, Dr. Ben Elgin, who's actually behind the camera here, he is incredibly excited about this and is looking forward to putting these trumpets into the hands of trumpet players here as well. So, we're gonna invite you on in here. So, right off the bat, the first thing when I was working with our interior design team to come up with this new space, I said I wanted to feel open and light. I described like a cathedral full of light and music and sound, and I think they really accomplished this. You can maybe hear a little bit of an echo. We have 14-foot ceilings here, and so we really wanted to keep it resonant, to keep things so we can get that experience that we as brass players want to have, that sound, right? So tried to give ourselves a lot of space here, and of course we have our trumpet features here and a lot of our other trumpet accessories. This is just a sampling of what we have here. And then we have our trombone area, right? So this is something I really appreciate what they did in designing this space here. It feels like a really open space there. Lots of room for instruments. I think they're displayed incredibly well. I love the windows here. I think it really does provide, again, that lightness to the space that we were looking for here. And just the overall presentation is, I think, really, really coming along well. And it's something, again, with this, we are literally opening up on November 1st. So this has been a very quick project to move in over the last week or two here. And it's going to continually evolve, but I think this space gives us so much flexibility and so much opportunity here. Obviously showcasing all of the instruments we have from all of our wonderful manufacturers. You know the list, whether it's Bach, Kahn, King, S.E. Shires, Getzen, Edwards, Greenhoe. The list just goes on, right? Yamaha. So really honored to be able to carry all of these great instruments from all these great manufacturers and be able to show them off, have them accessible for all of our visitors to the shop here. And one of the things I'm really excited about is having places to put all of our accessories as well. So we have, if you've been in the shop again, you've seen we have a ton of different mute options and oils and all of the accessories that go along with us being brass players. Having a place here to showcase all of that, to be able to display it, to have this out here as well. And again, this is a work in progress, but I really, really like where all of this is coming along to right now. And that leads us to one of my favorite features in the whole shop, which is our mouthpiece cabinet. This is something I have been dreaming about for literally 5 years. It's inspired by a music retailer that we visited in Japan in 2017 called Ikebe Music. And I love this cabinet here. So as you can see, we not only have trombone mouthpieces, euphonium, tuba, trumpet, horn, and having everything laid out here, everything really accessible. And by the way, yes, for those of you who are asking, every single one of these is a different mouthpiece, size, maker, etc. Again, we are really lucky to be able to work with a wide range of mouthpiece makers, including some new ones coming up. You may notice here, I've got some empty spots here. That's for a brand new mouthpiece maker that we are collaborating with, that we're gonna have some more information coming about soon here as well. So we've got our wonderful mouthpiece cabinet, and obviously a lot of room to put cases and be able to have everything out. You may notice behind the mouthpiece cabinet, we've got all of our trumpet mutes as well here, because again, my focus really with being in the trombone shop has been on trombone, but we are really aiming to serve all of our brass community here. So we have all of our trumpet gear, we have horns. Yes, we're very lucky to be able to work with the horn community as well. We work with a lot of the great makers, Hans Hoyer, Yamaha, Kahn, Holton. Eastman has been doing some great stuff there. You might hear some word coming up in the future about an S.E. Shires horn that I'm really excited to hear more information about as well. And so being able to serve that community is great. But one other feature that I'm really excited about here, and something we've been dreaming about for a while, is right inside of here. Specifically, our tuba euphonium library. This has been something that we've been getting asked about for a while. When are you going to start doing more with tubas and euphoniums? And we've been really fortunate over the last year to be able to start to look at serving that community more. And so being able to bring such great options in, intermediate and professional here with horns and tubas. We have Besson euphoniums here, Sovereigns and Prestiges. We have the Yamaha, 642s and 842s here. We've got Adams. We've got actually more Adams coming in, and obviously having mutes and cases to go with it, and then tubas as well. We've been really lucky to again partner up with a few folks. Eastman, not the least among them, which has been fantastic because Eastman, for those of you in the trombone community who may not be aware, Eastman has been doing amazing things with tubas over the past 5+ years, and are really becoming accepted as not just a great option for tubas, but a great professional level option in the tuba world. And so we're really glad to be able to partner up with them, to have options, have B flats and C's and E flats and F's, and to have them all here, and again, in this kind of space. I call it the library for a reason. I think it's a really unique experience here, and I'm really excited for whether we have folks in our trombone community, our viewers who play tuba euphonium, to have you visit, have you explore these, or obviously to expand there. If you have tuba euphonium colleagues, sharing this with them as well, because we want, at the end of the day, we want to be serving all of the brass community. And that, again, like I mentioned, that's really the goal of Schmitt Music in general, is that we're serving our musical community by creating this space, by having all of these options, and again, by having the resources, the experts. I've always strived to be a resource to the trombone, and low brass world, and we're doing more to support that. Like I said, I've got my colleague Ben behind the camera here, who is an amazing trumpet resource. And so for him to be able to serve that community, for other folks here to be able to have, you know, again, to focus on euphonium and tuba, and again, not to mention our saxophone shop, clarinets and flutes, everything here, really, really trying to be the best possible resource for our community. And I just really feel like this space does a great job of showcasing our commitment to all of that here. So, like you can probably tell, I'm super excited about the space. I think it's going to be a wonderful place to play, to experience. We already have some events coming up here within the next couple of weeks. We're going to be able to feature, hopefully, again, I have guest artists in here. And of course, invite, you know, all of you, if you can visit the shop, we'd love to have you here. At the end of the day, that's our goal, to have folks in the shop experiencing these instruments, the accessories, mouthpieces, allowing us the opportunity to serve you. That's what we are here for. So, thank you, as always, for watching. Of course, feel free to check out some of the other videos we've got on the channel here as well. If you haven't thought about subscribing, please do that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Of course, you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. As always, thank you for watching.